What is going on, everybody? We are back for another round of our No Frills Halloween Horror Nights construction updates over here at Universal Studios Florida. Today is Thursday, July 9th. Got some pretty cool things to look at, so we're not going to waste any time. Go ahead and head on into the park and get started. Before we get into the park, we can see our first big updates for this week. They have installed the two pieces of truss up here at the front, starting off with this one right here by the entrance where you scan your tickets. They've got this piece of truss here. This is just used for the speakers for the opening ceremony and the music to welcome you in as you're entering the event. Up next, as we make our way into the park, over here in Production Central in front of the Today Cafe, we have the big classic piece of truss where they hang the neon Halloween Horror Nights sign to welcome you into the event. It is looking a little bit smaller this year than prior years. Might have just been a long time, but yeah, they usually have the staircase over here on the left-hand side for some scare actors to walk up there and do a show, a performance for the opening ceremonies and throughout the event. So time will tell if we are getting that this year. But yeah, so far we've just got some lights up there, some gobos and some programmable lights. I'm sure we'll get some theming here soon enough, but yeah, always excited to see this pop up. And finishing up here at the front of the park by the animation alley where Minions is and all that, everything's looking the same, nothing new over here yet. And just as predicted, they have pulled down all of the truss over here in the Music Plaza section, so we've got a nice clean slate. It'll be a few weeks, but yeah, probably in about 3 to 4 weeks they'll set up the queues over here for the houses that run behind the stage over here. As we head into the New York section of the park for a few small updates, they have set up another of these small little mini trusses over here outside of the NBC Tonight shop, probably as the other one just for some lights or some speakers or something like that. Over here across from the Tribute Store on the big stage over here, they put up an A-frame to let people know what's going on, to pardon the dust. They are preparing for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Outside of the Mummy, they have set up this tent for the extended queue for the ride, which pretty much confirms that the Tribute Store is coming back to New York. So happy to see this and that confirmation that the Tribute Store is returning to the location it needs to be in over here. Over here in front of Auntie Anne's, we've got a big old tall skinny piece of truss that they have set up over here. Once again, most likely for some lighting or a couple speakers or something, but yeah, it's looking like that is pretty much it for the New York section of the park this week. Let's go ahead and backtrack a little bit and make our way up to Hollywood and check out what's going on up there. One more thing that I forgot to point out for the New York section of the park, over here outside the Transformers bar, they have set up this big piece of truss here with some lights on it just to light up the area and these food booths that they place over here. And for what is our most interesting update for this week, over here in Hollywood, we finally got some set pieces popping up. This big carnival clown themed set piece that they've added over here in front of the Brown Derby. It's pretty awesome looking in person. It's got a lot of depth to it. Looks like there might be some lights on there that light up around the circus tent looking thing. It's pretty awesome. There's a little bit of difference in the theming on each side, not too much, but yeah, it's kind of confirming that the clown scare zone is going to end up over here in Hollywood, which goes against the speculation maps. Makes you kind of wonder, did it move? Was it always supposed to be here? But yeah, either way, we got some theming finally. It's really cool to see this. Over here in the Central Park section, we've got some pretty cool updates on quite a few of these trees. They've got these flat string looking LED lights across all of the branches in the trunks. Kind of fits the theming for the Fort Nightmares rumor. Pretty confident that's what it's going to be over here, but yeah, they've got quite a few of these trees lined up with these LED lights. So we'll do a bit of a montage and kind of show them off. I don't think I'm going to be able to show every single one off, but we'll get a good idea of how much they've got going on over here. that is pretty much it for the Central Park section. Nothing else going on. Gotta admit, I'm not too excited about Fort Nightmares, but I've heard some good things are in the pipeline for this scare zone, and with these lights, I'm really interested to see what they do with this, so hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. Make a quick stop over here at the Nightmare Fuel stage, where yes, it has been confirmed that the Nightmare Fuel show is returning again. Got some footage here. It's kind of hard to see during the day. I'll put in a picture from HHN 365 where they got a picture the other night, which shows it a little bit better with these stage lights on. So it'd be interesting to see what this, what the theming, what the stage show is going to look like back there. We can get a little bit of a glimpse here, but not too much. Couple of small updates over here by the Amityville bathrooms. They have put lights on top of the 2 trusses that were here previously, and then they added a 3rd truss with some lights on top over here behind the bathrooms. Another truss has popped up over here across from the entrance to the King's Cross. This is usually just used for ambient lighting for the event, maybe possibly a meet and greet, but highly unlikely. And that is going to do it for this week's Halloween Horror Nights construction updates over here at Universal Studios Florida. Had some really cool things to look at, that big set piece over in Hollywood. Always happy to see the theming and the set pieces pop up to get things rolling. Also that big piece of truss up front for the neon Halloween Horror Nights sign. Always happy to see that. So hopefully we keep things rolling here. We will definitely be back next week with all of the latest updates for you. As always, I thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.